wish I didn't have to say goodbye. Earlier, everyone was saying that this would be the end for us, but we were able to make it this far together. I mean, I know we had our bad times where things took us by surprise that neither of us could have seen coming. But we also had some really great times together, you know? I know. I know. None of what I'm saying is really going to make a difference. You have no choice but to go. I just want you to know that there are many times that I wish I could have frozen time for us, and it really hurts to have to see you go. Goodbye. Hey guys, Happy New Year to you all. I hope you're all able to do something pretty cool to count down to the new year. You know, aside from the usual partying and alcohol, because that was so 2011. So for those of you that went and did something stupid, or some of you might call it amazing, because you thought the world was going to end in 2012, congratulations. You are now either regretting that portion of your life, or you're thinking about the next stupid thing to do when somebody else pops up and says the world is going to end. For those of you that went and did something smart, cheers. And welcome to 2013. For those of you that did nothing at all, what's wrong with you? Go out there and do something stupid or smart. So what I'm going to show now is some pretty old footage that we had back from our trip to Kyoto that, you know, sadly I just didn't get the chance to update the vlog with until now because I've been too busy doing stupid things preparing for the end of the world, like playing video games and plotting ways to take over the world.
Oh yeah, you're right. You should make a wish first.
If you're male. As a man.
Yes.
Landed on.
My wish comes true.
It's a nice dream. It's a nice dream to have, really.
Alright, let me make a wish.
I hope you made a good wish.
No.
Suck.
Oh my
Suck.
God.
I made it look too easy.
You should throw it. I just put it.
Did that land on it or not? So while touring around a shrine in Kyoto, we actually got to see a Japanese style wedding procession take place right in front of us for everyone in that area to see, basically. The groom obviously said to himself in planning that he's going to be a boss and show off his wife while they're getting married for the whole world to see. If I could have gotten close enough to him, I would have given him a high five right before I steal his wife. Nah, I'm kidding. I would never do something like that. So before we went to Kyoto, we planned out how much it would cost in terms of transportation, food, and possibly even buying souvenirs, how much everything would come to together that we'd need in terms of money. And we all went there with that plan in mind, except Farron, who just went with like 1,000 yen and her credit card. This point in time, this documentation is to record the moment that one Farron Lee got the nickname Insta Broke. Right? So what Farron did, which was pretty amazing, she went and she got one of those charm thingies. She bought that charm thing and another charm thing, right? And right, there we go. Those two things, both of which are like 800 yen each, right? So after
one is 500.
well, one is okay. There you go. One is 500. So it's 800 and 500, right? So after she did this, she came up to us looking all proud. So I looked at her and jokingly said, "Insta Broke, how you feeling?" She's like, "She's feeling good," right? And I was like, "So my question to you is, how are you going to buy food?" Her exact. This was the transition of her facial expression right here. I forgot. I was like, no. So no, Farron can't eat, but it's fine. She's on a diet.
No, I can borrow. You can borrow me money, right? I can borrow money from you.
Mario, Farron's talking to you.
What? I'm gonna go take a picture.
And that's how Farron got the nickname Instabroke. We also made a short stop at this little snack type place where we got these jelly-like noodles that none of us will ever be able to describe the taste to anyone, like ever. I mean, it tastes good, but can never describe that taste. Farron is trying this jelly noodles thing. We suggested that she share with Mario, but she didn't want to because she wanted her own tea.
The tea is really good, actually. Better than
Really tiny.
But she doesn't like the jelly thing. Maria loves the jelly thing.
They're so cool. I'm never gonna be able to describe this to anybody ever.
Nobody can at all.
They're like,
Eric is feeling squat. He can only eat one of his dango. And Scott is being blatantly ignored by the waitress.
Yeah, screw it. I'll just eat off these. Ew, the chopstick's so sticky.
I know, it's just so sticky.
You made it sticky.
How can I make it?
I don't know. You did something wrong. No.
The tea is so good.
Most interesting.
you know what I can't imagine? These soy sauce. Because the other one was soy sauce. And that would be weird. Because it's jelly.
Yeah, that would be really weird.
Yeah. So you know, Japan being Japan, it doesn't really accommodate people of my height very well, so I ended up hitting my head a number of times while I was there. I just hope I didn't damage any of the few remaining brain cells that I have remaining in my head. Anyways, Mario would always laugh at me because unlike in the US, everything there is like the perfect size for her and she fits comfortably like everywhere. Then the time came when even she hit her head. It was hilarious. Right now we need to document this moment where Mario hit her head. What did you hit your head on? Come, show me. What did you... Mario, what did she hit her head on?
Here.
Here?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah. When she just
That's where you hit your head?
Yes.
Finally, the shortest person out of all of us hit her head. Yes! Victory is mine! Mine, Mario! And it's funny because the reason that she ended up hitting her head was because she was so busy staring at a goldfish. So regrettably, like before the end of 2012 took place, one of our friends had passed away. And you know, it was just very surprising because, I mean, she was sick, but there was nothing out of the ordinary that was wrong with her. And, you know, seeing like someone so close to us that, you know, at such a young age, it was just really shocking to all of us that it happened so suddenly. And it really puts like things into perspective and make you think that, I mean, you know before that you can go at any time, but until you see something like that happen, it really hits home and you're like, you can't waste away the little time that you have. You know, so for anyone that's maybe just sitting around and not really doing anything with themselves, or you have some kind of dream you want to achieve or something and you're not going after it, you're not doing anything to go after it, I encourage you to do all you can to make it happen because, you know, life really is too short, and you know, this loss that we suffered, we're all very sad about it, and you know, God rest our soul. We hope that, you know, everyone will recover okay and we'll just be able to continue pushing on through life, you know, and continue working towards our goals and stick together and maintain the bond that we have. So that's basically it for me for now, guys. My final semester is coming up. I'm really excited about that. I actually have a co-op at a game company, which should be pretty cool. So I won't be working on the usual school projects like I was this semester. I'll be actually working somewhere and getting experience as a game designer. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm no longer in Japan, which is very sad. Hopefully I'll be able to get back there one day soon. Going to really try hard to make that happen. But yeah, that's it for me for now, guys. See you around.